Hello, gamer family, and welcome to my Sacred Stones map ranking video. Anyways, I say we don't waste any time, we go right in. This will have Emblem route and Erica route. Although I will give this disclaimer, it has been a long time since I played Erica route. So some of my opinions on these maps may be a little outdated, but I have played them all before, so take that, haters. Anyways, D tier maps. Yeah, this game doesn't have atrocious maps. It has a lot of D tier maps, but we'll get into that now. Number 29, the prologue. Why are we going the wrong direction to fight these enemies? Why is Seth so overpowered? Why is there literally no point in this map? Number 28, chapter 19. I like defense maps. I don't mind Fog of War maps. This map still is awful. This game has probably some of the worst Fog of War maps ever. And like what? It has like 2 defend maps. One of them is great. And then the other is this one. I actually think there's 3 defend maps. But this map is never fun. I always speedrun killing the boss so I don't have to play it. Number 27, chapter 15. I remember the name of this one, Scorched Sands. I was shocked to go online and find out that people consider this one the best desert maps in the franchise. So it's like, what? Split army, 2 bosses, and cavalry reinforcement that, since there's a chunk of it that's not sand, can actually kick your ass. This map's supposed to be good as far as the other maps go? Hell no, I hate this map. I hate it. I have no fun playing it ever. And plus, Karlak, or whatever his name is in the north, is such a pain to fight. Number 26, chapter 20. Yeah, again, I don't like the late game in Sacred Stones at all. I don't like the late game. It's so bad. I honestly this map I just find annoying. The enemies are annoying. I don't like the purple water. I hate the weird colored water that this game has in multiple maps. At least from a visual standpoint. And I just don't like it. I kind of said during my Sacred Stones Let's Play, but for the longest time I just didn't like this game gameplay-wise. The good the S and A tier maps in this game are some of the best GBA maps. But the B tier in this game, the B tier maps in this game, I feel are infinitely worse than any other GBA game's B tier. The C tier is infinitely worse than any other game's C tier. And there's also just a lot of D tier maps in this game, and I do not like the D tier maps at all. I could honestly move half of these into F tier, and I didn't because I just didn't want to, because GBA Fire Emblem, just by default, is always at least enjoyable to some degree. Number 25, chapter 11, Ephraim. Yeah, this is the ghost ship map. Yeah, it sucks. Number 24, chapter 1. First of all, this really should have been the first map, and it's just so boring. All the other first maps besides maybe all the other non-Lin mode first maps in GBA Fire Emblem are all fun. Binding Blade chapter 1 is really fun. Hector mode 1 is... The first map of Hector mode is interesting, to say the least. Maybe it's worse than this map, but at least it's more interesting. Elliowood's first map is also... I like it. It's not amazing, but I like it. But like, yeah, this is better than the Lin mode chapter 1. But is that really saying much? It's just so nothing. Number 23, chapter 18. I don't like volcano maps in Fire Emblem. The stupid mermaid-looking enemies are annoying as hell. The eggs are annoying. What a good map. Number 22, chapter 12, Erica. Just the boring valley. You just go through the valley. I typically like valley maps in Fire Emblem, but I just don't find this one fun for some reason. I don't know. 21, chapter 13, Erica. It's an open field with a couple of trees and mountains. Shadows of Valentia called it once its map back. Anyways, we're now on to C tier maps. These, like I said, are worse than a lot of other games C tier, but they're still average. They're not off. Number 20, Chapter 6, another Fog of War map. Do I have a bit of a grudge because this killed my first Iron Man on this channel? Yes, but it's also just not a good map. So, doesn't even have that going for it. Number 19, Chapter 11, Erica. Yeah, you can probably tell that I like Ephraim mode more than Erica. Huh. Anyways, it's a Fog of War map. Yeah. It's not really that special of a map. It has a couple of chests of Fog of War. And I remember being bored to death when playing this map when I first played the game. So, that's good. Number 18, 14 Erica. Okay, this map may be a little bit low. I might be misremembering it. But, if I am remembering correctly, there's really annoying Berserk stabs at the top of the map. Like, most of your units are, like, directly at the right in the treasure room. Rennick's a pain in the ass to recruit on this version of the map. And there's, if I remember correctly, there's a couple of siege tomes as well. Now, I may be confusing this with one of the Sakai maps in Fire Emblem 6. But I just don't remember any of that being fun. I also kind of remember the boss being a pain in the butt to kill. Number 17, Chapter 13, Ephraim. I remember the name of this one, Philosopher's Oath. It's boring. It's a spiral. The map, there's a spiral river. How cool is that? It's boring. This map's literally this is the definition of average. There's nothing necessarily bad about this map, but there's nothing I like about it either. Number 16, Chapter 17. Change the watercolor and it moves up to B tier. I'm actually not kidding. That's how close in quality C and B tier are in this game, that watercolor moved a map down. I hate looking at this map. I find it super ugly because of it. And like, beyond that, the gameplay of it's fine. It's nothing special. It's late game Sacred Stones, which I find, this is where Sacred Stones to me kind of just becomes so boring. It feels just boring. The gameplay just doesn't seem to stand out anymore. B tier maps. I do like these ones. Number 15, Chapter 10, Erica. Yeah, this is the best Erica mode map. This one is maybe another one I don't fully remember. Marissa's recruitment, I remember being actually a huge pain. This one, part of me remembers it being a defend map, and part of me doesn't. I just remember when I did play this map all those years ago, I found it more tedious than anything else, and it's actually not the best Erica mode map. I'm just stupid. I just don't remember having the best of fun on it. I think this is a map, if I were to play it now, I'd actually enjoy more. But based on what I remember of it, I don't really like it. And I hate to say it, well, I do think I would enjoy it more if I play it now. There is no way in hell I would ever play Erica mode over Ephraim. Like, look at the map ranking. Number 14, Chapter 4. I don't know. It introduces you to monsters. It gives you a bunch of magic people. And it gives you some good units that I like using. That's really about it. I enjoy it. It's nothing too amazing, but I enjoy it. Number 13, Chapter 3. I've always kind of liked this map for some reason. Never fully known why I like it so much, but I do. I think like the chests obviously make it kind of fun. But I also like the beginning part of the breakable walls that get into each area. It kind of feels stealthy, and I kind of like that. Number 12, Chapter 2. This map made me feel smart with flying over to rescue Ross. Then I realized the game tells you to do that. But I don't care. I always feel smart, like I'm playing right when I do that. So that makes me like this map. Plus, Ross and his father are like awesome and precious, and you should protect them at all costs. Number 11, Chapter 8. This is 5X, but worse. It's practically the same map, except slightly different. I find this map less interesting because you have more units. But it's not bad by any means. I do genuinely enjoy this map. Number 10. As you can probably guess, it's Chapter 5X. It's the previous map, but it's a lot of fun because you have almost no units. And I really enjoy that. That alone makes me really have fun with this map. A-tier maps. I actually like these maps. Number 9. Chapter 9, Erica. Yeah, I like port town maps. This is a port town. That also matters. I like port side maps quite a bit. And I remember having a lot of fun with this map. This map I actually have played. This is the only Erica mode map I've played since. And I have played it since, and I do actually quite like it. So yeah, it's good. Number 8, Chapter 9, Ephraim. This is what that one Rigel map near the end of Shadows of Valentia wishes it could be, with like all the artillery in those walls. I actually, that part alone of this map makes me like it, because I feel like it does what that map wanted to do right, with some fun things. Those fun things being the artillery shooting through the wall. Plus, I like that Tana's just imprisoned. I find that funny. Number 7, Chapter 7. The ballistas are fun on this map. I just love the view of this map. Crossing the bridge, getting to the castle is fun. Going on like that path, the little bit of a winding path up to there is fun. This map is to me the definition of fun. I've always just found this map fun. And you know what? That's a dang good thing. This map's actually a highlight of the pre-route split gameplay to me. Obviously it's like one of the highest maps. And especially coming after Chapter 6, this map feels so good. Number 6, the final map. Now, technically, the final map's 2 separate maps, but I'm combining into one. It feels awesome. This is a cool final boss. The GBA the final match of the GBA games are kind of, for the most part, kind of boring. Is Fire Emblem 6 literally just has a room with Idun, and Fire Emblem 7 just has the first half. Oh, look, a chamber's unlocking with tough bosses, and then that happens like a bunch of times. And then, oh, look, it's Nurgle and a Berserk staff. Oh, no. And then, oh, wow, it's a singular dragon. But here, it's Lion. I've never liked him as a villain, but you finally had to fight him. And Fortimus is huge. And he feels so much cooler than a fire dragon. The music's superb. And it looks intimidating. It looks scary. And I actually really enjoy this final map. This is actually up there for me as far as final maps go. Like, I actually really enjoy it. Number 5, Chapter 16. Is it not enough to say I like this map? I like how, depending on whether you're in Ephraim or Erica mode, you start in different places. I find that really fun, and I really like that it gives this map 2 different feelings, which is really cool. And of course, technically that Scorching Sands is the same way, but that map sucks, so that doesn't matter. And also, this map feels kind of cathartic to take down Orson, which I like. But, obviously, there's not a ton going on here, but I like it. It feels kind of like Chapter 6, ironically enough, Chapter 16 from Binding Blade, but done better, you know? And maybe that's why I like it so much. It feels like a better version of that. Anyways, we're on to S-tier maps. These are genuinely some of the best maps GBA FE has to offer. In fact, these may be my 4 favorite. Okay, that's not true. But these are definitely some of my favorite maps in GBA Fire Emblem, and maybe all of Fire Emblem as a whole, actually. These are really good. Number 4, Chapter 12, Ephraim. I love Port Town maps. What can I say? I love it. This one's so much fun. You start on the boat. You gotta disembark the boat. And there's 2 different ways to go. Arenas are fun. Like, having the enemies, get onto the piers and come to the boat. Oh, I actually love playing this map. It's so much fun. And speaking of portside maps, number 3, Chapter 10, Ephraim. It's an offend map, and you're on the coast. And you got little boat ballistas, which are really cool and fun. And defend map. Ooh, boy. This is such a fun map. And I genuinely would, if there wasn't another effort mode map higher, I'd play effort mode just for this. Like, this map is so much fun. As you can tell, this is already the second effort map in S tier. I wonder which route split side I like more. Number 2, Chapter 5. I've always loved this map. The early game arena is always so tempting, but so evil. The reinforcements on the right are fun, and you just get a ton of units, and this map just always feels so much fun. And you also have that like left path that you can take to sneak up to like avoid Joshua if you've lost like the unit I can't remember the name of to recruit him. Like, that's always really fun. Number 1, Chapter 14, Ephraim, Father and Son. Yeah, I remember the name of this map because I love it. This is the one map with a Berserk Staff in it that I actually can wholeheartedly say I think is an amazing map. The Berserk Staff's annoying, but besides that, I love it. This is a castle siege map done right. Again, this is what the Zephiel chapter Mining Blade wishes it could be. Now, obviously, this map's way easier because it's earlier in the game. But, like, the giant doors, the 2 different pathways, this is a map where it does feel right to split your army. The secret shop's great. Chests have some good items. And the whole, like, boss is also fun to take down. And I genuinely really like this map. Overall, as you can see, this tier list is pretty balanced, actually. A lot of the tiers are pretty equal, and if I had an F tier, Ghost Ship Down would have been in it, which would have actually made the tiers very even. And, you know, like, honestly, Sacred Stones is a great game. It has some great maps, and, well, I have some issues. It does have some good stuff, and, well, this is my thoughts on the game. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.